no matter the odds, we won't back down. Together we'll break free, let the chains fall down. Rebel hearts beat as one, we stand tall. Gotta tell, galaxies wide, our spirits call. From the ashes we rise anew. With valiant gal, we fight and pursue. Rebel hearts beat as one, we stand tall. Gotta tell, galaxies wide, our spirits call. From the ashes we rise anew. With valiant gal, we fight and pursue.
Welcome to the rebellion.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Rebellion. Great to see everybody again. Hopefully, you are all doing well on this wonderful Wednesday. Thank you all for popping in and hanging out with me. If you are over on the YouTube side of things, please hit that like and subscribe button over there. As you can see down below, we have a follower count going. We are aiming for 500, and once we get that, we will have a full Relic 10 Wampa. So let's get that Wampa up to Relic 10 and enjoy the shenanigans that Wampa comes with. So yeah, let's throw those likes and follows over there. We're up to 292 out of 500. We're almost to 300. Let's see if we could hit that by the end of the stream. That would be fantastic. And if you're watching over on the Twitch side of things, and you haven't already, hit that follow button. Be notified whenever we go live. If you're not in the Discord, you could go and join the Discord by going to our link tree. That is mine and Kate Gaiman's link tree for our podcast, Club 38. Let me post that in here. Right there, that is the link tree to everything Club 38, which is the very top one being our Discord. So you could join our Discord right there. You could also join the Kate Switch, my Twitch, my YouTube, which we post every episode of Club 38 weekly on there, as well as Spotify, Amazon Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. And also we have the link to our merchandise and the PayPal down below, so you could feel free to donate to the channel. Everything that goes into the channel goes right back into it, so that allows us to get some of the cool things we got going on. Also, because we are officially over 1 year of streaming as of May 10th, we have Alley Palooza. We're aptly dubbing our streamathon. We are going to have that on May 23rd, the day after Mandalorian and Grogu. If we could get to 500 subs before Alley Palooza hits, we will start with a full 48 hours, and we'll go from there. So we want to make sure we get those 500 follows over on the YouTube side of things. So let's get there, guys. Let's get there. Alley Palooza is going to be a blast. I hope you all enjoy it. I'm planning some stuff out, and I think we're going to have a good time with it. So with that kind of goes over our spiel. Let's see. We will collect our free stuff. I like free. Free is good. It must be restarted. I don't know why. Maybe there was an update or something, I guess. I don't know. Alright, everyone, there's Zeb. We do have ads going over on the Twitch side of things, so
How do you like the new look?
if you need to go to the bathroom, if you need to get a drink, now would be a terrific time to do it. It's only 60 seconds. We will get into things as soon as they get back. So I do want to over here, I want to have something that says ad break when ads are going on, so that way we could kind of see when not only in chat but over the screen that something is going on. So if people pop in, they don't have to like look down and see the chat to know that we're in ads. But how is everyone today? Hopefully you are all doing well. All right, should be over, so we're gonna go ahead and collect our free stuff. And thanks to Club 38, we were Clea shards are now farmable on light side AF. That is interesting because she just kind of like dropped in. Scorch has been added to accelerated, so that's pretty big. Scorch is now accelerated. Update to Marin. Omicron investments have been reset and refunded to your inbox. And Ezra. Do I have to go and reapply everything? I do. So you do have to reapply their Omicrons. Which is pretty ridiculous, but whatever. And then it was Marin. There you are. Put that back on her. We will start farming our Clea. Light side, go figure. All right, at least we got her up to 6-star. That's nice. Four events. We did all that. Pretty sure. No, I didn't do that. Let's go ahead and sim it. Done. All these guys are done. No, they're not. So let's hope that we could get some shards here. Oh, this is supposed to be going ×4, right? All right, we're just gonna auto it. taking a little long for my book. Also, I do gotta set a timer for 5 o'clock. So we can get our fleet climbs in. We're gonna do all that later. Let's do some conquest first. I did because I got some donations from some memberships being gifted out on Twitch. We were able to actually get the money to gather the pass, so the teal will be unlocked today. This is going to happen on stream. We are going to do that. So we are 7 shards away from her now. Just 7. By the time we get through halfway through 4, we'll have her. The only thing I have left in here that we really have to do is win some battles with Asajj. We just have 6 more to go, and then this is the booming voiced. As I said, we already have this one, so this is done. So it's just this, really. So we need some Asajj wins here. This GAC this conquest has been ridiculous with trying to keep her alive. Oh, the music's not working. Let me go ahead and fix that. There we go. The music's back up and running. Time to make the bugs go burr. You know, Kyla's lightsaber kind of sounds like a bug zapper. Like if you listen to it, it kind of sounds like a bug zapper. Alright, this is going to be a little bit tricky to keep her alive in. Oh, we're already down. Let's see if we can get 5s. Alright, down goes 5s. Ooh, that worked out good. Great. Sweet. I really need you to stay alive to protect Asajj. We're gonna poke over there. Let's go all in on kicks. We want him gone. Down goes Asajj already. Good, good, good. That saved the Asajj run. That was clutch, Ray. That was clutch. Alright, what do we got here? Win with Asajj. And win a full mat with a full squad of Geos. Let's see if we could do this. We're up to 40. Hope Luke.
Hey, over here.
Okay, you heard 3PO over here. And a whiff from SLKR. So we're gonna poke. Swipe. Ooh, okay, so there's win with that. We gotta be close to Painful Trials, Power, Volatile Accelerator. Let's go Painful Trials. Because we have our blue Volatile Accelerator. We have our Stacking Fervor. Alright, over to Sector 4. Fierce Persistence, Caustic Emission. We're gonna go Fierce Persistence. So we are 10 away. We have 423 of these Doritos. The Empire has been really annoying this Conquest. They might just kill themselves. In game, of course. In game. It's Poke Vader. We're not gonna get 3-star this time, but he is alive. That's the important thing. 20 battles. There we go. We're done with the Asajj. Put that in the rearview mirror now. Potency. Barris. Ugh. 50 droids. 40 enemies with bounty hunters. Okay. Let's do the droids. If we do Afra, right, with some droids, take you 90 and who else? Who else? Who else? Had me maybe make this. Nope, never mind. Maybe won't make that any more difficult. We want to get over here on Canderous. Okay. Hurry up and take Canderous out still. Throw that down. Oh. Afra taking it right to some territory battle, or taking it right to Conquest. Jeez. It's been a long day at work. It really has. Weak spot. Blast rates unstable. Caustic emissions. We'll take unstable decelerator. They're just really taking it to those bugs. Looking like it might storm out. the AoE and finish it all off. BT's really put in some work in for these droid defeat 50 enemy feat. We're at halfway there already. Along with the potency. Alright, let's just go right in. Hey, Lemon Pepsi, how are you doing? Great to see you. Conquest is going okay. We're gonna get Satele unlocked today, so pretty excited about that. Pretty excited that we're gonna have Satele here soon. Did you? Did you also have a couple low conquests like I did? I didn't do like anything in game for like 2 months. Is she? I'm not gonna have all the Zetas or anything fully for her yet, but I do want to get her to at least relics so we could start building her up. Do the Satele surviving feat. Afra is really powerful in Conquest. Number 11 of your teams to work on. Yeah. IG90 is what really makes her. She's I'm enjoying her. I really like. All right, right there. Once we get to this node here, this is where we're gonna get her. Full squad of Jawas and IG90. All right, let's do the IG90 right now since he's right in here. He does have to live, so let's hope that we can do that. Yeah, IG90 is nice. Right now, I'm not planning on taking her too far today because she's not fully fleshed out, so I don't want to waste all the materials when I could be putting it elsewhere right now. I'd like to take her at least up to 3, just for now. Maybe 5. But I really gotta get Barris and Mar up for my Starkiller team, so I don't want to go too crazy with them. Alright, well, let's go up north. We'll take out Ray. Get one more in here, hopefully. Yeah, so I don't want to go too far with her, just because I gotta put without all of her Zetas and all of the Omicrons, I don't want to sink the relic into her right away. Once we get all that, though, it'll be game on. IG90 really does make this team. It is insane. Like that was at 10% stamina. Potency up. Done. Let's just grab the insatiable. What do we got for clone or droids? We just got 3 more. Afro team at 10%, exactly. Like that was at a 10%. They just destroyed. It's crazy how good 90 makes her. Also, the data discs help too, but let's try to get some kills here with I'm thinking Smee. So we'll try to call Smee as much as possible. Right, I get that you kind of want Trip Zero, but I think in the end it's going to be BT and IG90 that's just going to do so much good even in 3v3. Come on, we need Smeet. Nope. No droids. Because it really needs to be Smee that when he does like his big punch. Okay, first and foremost, let's grab these. And where are we sitting at? 333. She's done. There she is, the Teal Shan. Thank you, thank you. Nice to have her, nice to have her. Alright, how far can we take her up without needing anything? Can we go all the way to relics? Right to relics. Perfect. Thanks, Lemon. Let's see if we could take her up to R5. Alright, and perfect. We'll stop here at 5. Once we get her up further, like with the Zetas and everything, then we will worry about taking her up to 7 and then 8. And she's gonna be a team that I take up to 9. Alright, how many Zetas do I got? I got 1 on hand in close to a second. We got 2 now. I know her leader has to do B1, and probably her unique. Alright, so this is our leader, so this has to get Zeta'd. Yeah, that was my thought too, was lead unique, and then we'll get her last Zeta when we get it. Zetas come super quickly. I'm not too concerned about the... Oh, she's got 4. She has 4 Zetas. Well, even then, they come super quickly. It's the Omis that are gonna take a while. What does she take for mods? Best mods for her are health and speed. Oh, we got a storm going on outside. Let me open the blinds so everybody can kind of see the storm. Not that I don't think you guys could really see much, but yeah, it's pretty dark out there. So we want her primary set speed, secondary health, prioritize speed, protection, and health percentage. Alright, let's see what we could do for mods for her. Speed. We want health percentage and protection. Ah, fine. Come on. Okay, that was another speed. Sure, take it. Nice, nice. 13 before going up. Take that as a W. It is a crit damage, but I do like all the stats on here and the fact that it's a 14 speed, which we could recalibrate that at any point. Do like that. We'll go health primary and speed. I don't have any speed primary. Got nothing there. We'll take this one. Man, I don't have a whole lot of protection percentage. Unless I went full health mod. We could throw a health circle here. What do we got? We got 16 speed, offense, protection, health, primary. Offense, crit chance, protection, health. We'll take this one. This is 2.94% offense, 6.7. So at 2 rolls, this is 0.91% offense. It is a 2 less speed on 3 rolls. So we'll just stick with this one. That's going to be our health mod. So we need full speed. See what we could do here. Health primary. Okay, so it's the health primary. What about protection primary? I don't like any of that. Let's just... Speed is king. See what we got. Tenacity, tenacity, tenacity. Protection with speed and crit chance. Speed, crit chance, tenacity. Not a huge fan of it. Health, protection percentage. That's all flat. I don't like that. Alright, that's our timer for fleet climb, so we do have to do that. Thanks, Bodhi. I appreciate that. Well, let's see what we got for health percentage for health, speed, protection, and defense. And alright, we're gonna go that mod. And she is at least modded. Oh wait, yeah, health. We're good. Okay. Roll out. Hopefully we can get some speed here. There's an extra speed. For Marin and Ezra. Oh, they did do upgraded graphics. Let's take a look at that. Oh, I love it. Keep giving me all that speed. 21 speed on 4 rolls. Let's take offense. No, yeah, offense. All right, it's higher. We'll keep it. Come on, drop it over to speed. Again, it's higher. We'll keep it. Hey, Clone Wars Chewy, how are you doing? Welcome in. Hopefully you're doing well. I don't want to touch any of this. Like, I need the more speed, but I don't want to touch the other two stats. See if we could re-roll that speed a little bit. Make it a little bit quicker. Because we got this really low one. So maybe if we could get that up, we could at least make this a better, a little bit better speed. Okay, offense is good. We're good with offense. I like that health roll. Okay, so we just got to work on the Zetas. We got 2 Zetas left to do, and we got to get the Omis on her. But she is R5. We have a set of mods on her. We're gonna fine tune those out a little bit. Yeah, health would be better, but I don't know. I don't really want to go too deep. Like, I don't really want to take too much off of her. Take Mara up first. I want to try to keep these two going up even. First, let's take a... You said we got new graphics for Homeless Ezra. He looks the same. Looks the same. Okay, so we got Mar at 7. Let's take Eris up to 7. Alright, we could get an 8 out of her. Yeah, tedious in the extreme, for sure. We got her up to 8. Let's see. Mar needs... Alright, we got them both to 8. So we could use the stranger team in territory battles up through day 4 now. We're almost to 5 and 6. We just got to get those 2 relic levels on those 2. The fact that they're up to 8, that's really, really good. So as you just saw, we took them up to 8. We have stranger sitting at 10. He's done. He's been done for a long time. We have Star Killer at 9. And we have Maul Hate Fueled at 9 as well. So this is almost a full R9 team. First was Bam, then was RC. Yeah, that is nice when that happens. It does take a lot, like, be an endgame, and, like, my thing right now is I'm trying to get every Zeta. I'm trying to apply every single Zeta to all the characters, even the crappy ones. I just want everything applied. And that's what I'm just at the bad Zetas, like the really, really low of the lows. So I'm just applying like crappy Zetas right now. And then once those are done, I'm able to just get stuff and just let all my Zetas build because I got nothing to use them on. So, I kind of like, I wasn't thinking that I was going to get Satele this round. So I didn't plan on saving the Zetas and I just used them. And now that so having 2 Zetas in like the span of like 2-3 days is crazy. But we did it. Where did she even go? Old Republic. We're gonna favorite her just so I could work on her. Plus the fact that getting her up to relics, like my entire roster is relics except for Cobb Vanth. Everybody's at relics. Not events. We want... Oh, fleet climb. Fleet climb. Yes, before I forget. We'll do this fleet climb, set the timer, and then go back into Conquest. The other thing about having Satele is now I could do her battles where she needs to... where I need her to win. That's big, because she's got like the 10 Doritos in Sector 3. And I think she's got a boss battle where she needs to be out there. No fire, call out you. I'm like totally zoned out to all this stuff. I'm just... just clicking the buttons on fleet climbs. And yeah, Bodhi, I like that they put Zetas in the Omega battles. It's 3 Zetas for that is really good return. In my opinion. I think it's a good return. The question is how many days are they actually going to use those? Also, if you're watching over on YouTube, can you please hit that like and that subscribe button, or the subscribe button down below. We are at 292 out of 500 followers over on YouTube. If we get 500, we're gonna take our Wampa up to Relic 10. Also, if we get 500 subscribers by May 23rd, we are going to have a big day with Alley-Palooza, and we're gonna put our timer right up to 48 hours to start with. So we're gonna start with 2 days and then work from there. So let's make sure we get those 500 followers. All right, we're gonna set our timer. We'll do 7 minutes. Okay, we got lots of things right here. I like seeing those things and just getting stuff. Stuff is good. Alright, what do we need here still? We need the booming voice, which we're gonna have in next battle. That'll give us the crate. We're at 1 away. What do I want to work on here? Droids. Okay, we got three ones with droids. Defeat 40 enemies with bounty hunters and Inquisitor Barris. We could do like a separatist run. Separatist. Yeah, let's try Separatist. I don't like using Separatists. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of them. We'll come through and clean up all these stars later. Alright, so that's done. We can work on the bounty hunters. Yeah, Afra got all of them. I'm not sure if you were watching. Afra destroyed a lot of that. She took us up to 47 and 1 stamina bar. She was really nice for that. You could just throw down a Jabba team. Where's Embo? I think that's where those couple bounty hunters were, because we had 2 bounty hunter wins. But it was BT that was just destroying. This team is mostly 9. I have a full R9 team. It's Lando that's R9, not Embo. But Embo's still 7, so that's not like that bad. Okay, we made it out good there. Did we get our... We gotta get our Cobb. I don't want to forget Cobb now. I got sidetracked since we unlocked Satele. I love the Hut Cartel. This is such a fun team to use. I get a lot of enjoyment out of this team. Like, I know Jabba has kind of gone down in value a lot. I mean, he's still a GL. He's still a great tune. But people, like, will go for Leia and other things first because she's a better GL. I don't know. I still love, like, the sheer play value is just fun with this team. All right, we're up to 13 out of 40. I always go after kicks first. Get rid of the healer. Alright, that's our timer. After this, we gotta go do another fleet battle. Okay, we do have ads on the way in 1 minute, so let's try to wrap this one up. Okay, you could stop that now, Brutus. We're gonna throw it on auto and just let them do their thing. We got the storms over now. And as a reminder, just so the people on Twitch don't lose anything, any of the action, we will be taking a little break now. This is a great time to get up, go to the bathroom, grab a drink, whatever you have to do. Just because I don't want anybody on Twitch to miss anything, so... we are gonna wait a little bit. Today's day 3 of TB. Ugh, I still got today and tomorrow for my Stranger team. I love that. And I feel like once I get Varys done, not Varys, Mar. Once I get her up to 9, I could just use that team and replace the Jedi for now. Until I get Varys done. Probably use the 3 and get away with it, but... I don't want to risk the territory points. Alright, so ads just started over on Twitch. So that's 60 seconds. Again, get up, go to the bathroom, take a drink, go get a drink, whatever you gotta do. And we will take a quick break. If you're watching over on YouTube, please hit that like button. Please hit that sub button. We gotta hit that 500. So let's make sure we do that. And then remember, Alley Palooza, May 23rd. I'm still working things out because we don't have memberships and we don't have like super chats or anything on YouTube. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to work extending the time, since that's not going to be there. I'm thinking what I could do is welcome back everybody over on Twitch. Let's get into some more battles here. So my kind of thought behind how we're gonna extend time and all that is we do have the PayPal. So I think that we're going to use the PayPal since we can't have the super chats and everything, and that'll kind of like take place in that little threshold there. And then, of course, there's also Twitch. With Twitch is monetized, so we do have Twitch that we could use as well. Jabba's gonna outpace you, Great Mother. Sorry. Oh, we had the fleet climb. Before I forget that. Yes. Fleet climbs. I wish we could just sim these. Like, after you get the counter done so many times, just be able to sim it. Like, I know why they wouldn't, because RNG and the fact that you could lose it, and maybe not everybody knows the counter, blah, blah, blah. But it's just like, I do this daily. So monotonous now. I just wish I could sim it. That's true. Conquest is another one I wish we could sim. Like, after we beat it, after you 3-star it, we should be able to, like, after you beat it so many times, just let us sim it. Get the red crate, make it simmable for the event, and then we could just farm our datacrons and be good and just enjoy it. Because that's all we really need. We just get the red crate, rush to do it, and then we do our datacron stuff. Let us sim it and do our datacrons. Because here we are, day 3, and I haven't touched my datacrons because, like, I'm not rushing it like some other people did. So, but we're almost to the point where we could do them. Yeah, can we just get that too? Like dailies, them all. Perfect. Thank you. Like a daily sim button. Alright, so we got another 7 minutes. Timer set. Alright, so we're gonna wrap up for sure. What are we at for energy refreshes? 100? Oh, we could probably get like at least halfway through 5 too. I'm only going to the 400s. Ooh, getting right on tech. I like that. X got 18 debuffs. He's gonna get destroyed. Those DOTs are gonna wreck him. There he goes. Ooh, 24 DOTs. Oh, I love to see that. Alright, what are we looking... How are we looking for bounty hunters? So we're at 25, that's... We get 5 kills, which are all bounty hunters. That's, 3 more battles with them. Oh, this is gonna be good. Get rid of the Elder. I don't like when he revives everybody. Straight up to 21 DOTs. Oh. The only downside is they're DOTs and not thermal detonators, so I don't get to see the Rancor just eat an Ewok. Because I feel like I want to see a Rancor just go and nom nom on one of them. Kix is really hanging in there. Kix, you're not gonna make it very far, bud. Sorry. Not gonna happen. Alright, let's just take our hands off the wheel here. No, we got Kix gone. It's only a matter of time. Maybe we'll see a bounty hunter get eaten up by a Rancor. Here we go, here we go. He's got it. Oh, they got it right before the Rancor. Alright, we're 5 away from it. 4 away from it. Let's just go ahead and let's beat up on some Wampas again, or Ewoks again. blew up. Oh, that's so funny. The poor Teddy. Oh, he's got 32. Oh, that poor thing. Why didn't we get it? 39. Man. Win without using any empire. Win without using any empire in your squad. Win with Darth Vader. Duels on. Okay. Why didn't I just do this before? I should have looked at that and then, because we could have just did this. Alright, and we do gotta do our final fleet climb. No, 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 you get off, Leia. Bad, bad, bad. Not Leia. I find it funny that these guys, like their stamina's low and they're getting destroyed. IG-90 has their stamina at 10% and they just go ham. We have new light speed bundles in the data mines. No, I was streaming when these came out. Okay. Okay, let's talk about this. We got the one win. Why? We defeated GI. I don't know why that didn't go up. Not you. You, and... I could go and throw GAB in here, but this should be enough. Alright, so I see a Rogue One Lightspeed bundle. What do we got for Lightspeed bundles? Oh, finally! Jar Jar Binks Lightspeed bundle. It will include... Lightspeed bundle does not directly grant character shards, blah blah blah, blueprints. Each unit will first be evaluated. Whatever. Ability tier 7, so it's not gonna have the Zetas. And 7 stars, relic 6. So it is weird that they're not giving you the Zetas. They've kind of gone a lot with the Zetas lately. I don't know why they're not doing that, but win with But it will take your Gungans up to Relic 6. So you could get away with the event. They do have to be 5 to start the event. So you're going to have that one Relic Delta for it. You are going to want to put the Zetas on there. And you're really going to want the Omicrons too. Not for that, but if you're getting the Jar Jar team, their Omicrons are really nice. And even in TB, you could just auto a lot of stuff with the Gungans. GAC, they're beautiful in. Same with TW, like, they are crazy. Need our Empire. You. Need Vader. Where did Vader go? Vader and Tarkin. Okay, so yeah, so you're gonna want to get those Zetas and full auto you while we look at these. Okay, so yes, next up we have the Jawa bundle. I'm really curious to know the price on this one because I do want to invest more in my Jawas, so I would really like to do this because what it does is it unlocks everybody at Relic 7 ability tier 7, which they really don't have much to begin with. This is gonna be annoying. Okay, see if we could pull this off with this. See if this could pull it off. Alright, so ability tier 7, but again, you're gonna get a lot out of that because they only have one Zeta between them all. So that's gonna be huge. Plus you're getting the Relic 7s. General Skywalker Lightspeed Bundle. So they're redoing the gas bundle at who's in here? Oh good, Vader won. So you're getting Relic 7, ability tier 7, so you're still not getting the Zetas, but who does it include? Dr. Afro Lightspeed Bundle, Relic 7. Ability tier 7, so you're not getting the Zetas out of that. Who's in here? Because she came with everything, and that was at Relic 7 as well. Relic 7, Hondo, 000, BT1, and Santa. I don't think you're gaining anything out of that. I want to say it was all R7 in the first one, too, and they're the same units. And you're not getting the Zetas out of it, either. Interesting. It doesn't look like we're getting much out of that Dr. Afro one from the first. Alright, and then we got the Kyber Heroes LST 50 unlock. Mandalorian Outcast Lightspeed 2. Strike swiftly. So you're 4 Dark Side at R7. Relic Relic 8. Okay. Then we got the Rogue One. Rogue One 3 and 4. Looks like they're redoing the Iden Versio one at Relic 7 instead of 5. Okay, so it looks like they're redoing the older ones. They're just upping the relics on those. It's interesting. I do like the R8 My two favorites that I really like. I like the R7 Jawas, and I like the R8 Darkside Mandalore. All in all, I'd say I don't see too much of a difference between outside of those two. The Afro one was, I think, Relic 6, 7, 6, 7. So you're not going to get a whole lot out of that. Like one relic per 4 characters, which I guess could come out to a lot if you equate it. The Jawa one is going to be nice because at Relic 3, you're picking up 4 relic levels on all of them. And again, that's not a heavy Zeta team. And that he is going to be needed for his name. It's been a long day, man. Vanth. So the Jawas are going to be needed there, and I'm curious to see the price. I wouldn't pay too much over like $20 for them. The first one was about 10, I believe. And not having a Zeta team, I don't think I'd pay more than like 20, 25 bucks for him. That one I'm really excited for. Also the R8 Darkside Mandalorians. Getting those Darkside Mandos up to 8 is gonna be really nice. Jawas are $20. Okay, that I would pay. Even because I did buy it. I did buy the 3 bundle. I'll even dish out the 20 still for that, just to get them up those couple extra relic levels, because that saves me a ton of material that I'm using for TB. Curious to know the Darkside Mando price as well. I don't have the actual pictures here. Let's go to the event server. Okay, they haven't put out the picture either. Game assets. I'm not seeing anything super amazing out of the game assets. Okay. I don't see the price for it right now. All right, yeah. I don't see the price for it right now. Oh, we didn't get that last, bounty hunter hit in. This will be good, because then we could start farming our datacrons now. This is getting annoying. Jabba, come on, man. Sure. Hey, Rob's Mad World, how is it going? How are you doing? Come on, I just need one frickin' bounty hunter win. Come on. This is annoying. Alright, come on, Smee. We just need one. Just one. Oh, I misclicked that one. Wait, you know what? I'm thinking of the droid one. I don't think Smee's a bounty hunter. No, he's not. This one's a waste. This might be bad. Come on, Jabba, you suck. I just need one fucking bounty hunter win. Just one. He sucks, but let's go with this one. We don't really need the Barris ones anymore, but... Four, five. Man, you guys suck. Normally, once Canderous is gone, this is no issue. Finally. Alright, do I get my last thing? Thank you. Thank you. Jawas. Alright, what are we looking at here? Evasion up 60, ability block, fracture, and 300 damage over time effects. Fracture is... Ron. Ugh, terrible. Alright, we're gonna try something. Where's Yoda? Alright, we're gonna try something here. Or not. On the next one, we're gonna try something. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go over here to the data disks, and we're going to go right here. We're going to equip the F-34T. What this does is it stops anybody from dying. Like, it's a way to always be farming, or always be farming these feats. So we're just going to throw it on auto, wait the 5 minutes out, and see what Pow can do for us here. Because he's just going to ramp up all these buffs and debuffs and everything. And I know evasion up is in there, and if he could knock out most of these fates, that would be fantastic. There's all the DOT. We have 21 on Baze alone right there. There's another 16. We gotta get 300 of these. So yeah, it's gonna take a minute. Did I do my fleet? Yes, I did. Did I get up to first? Yeah, I did. So yeah, I know this is like dull, but I wanna, this is my test to see exactly what Kenobi could do with, I've never actually tested it. I'm curious to see how it works. He's not throwing out any fracture, so we don't need to worry about like the fracture going up, but he should do just about everything else. I wish he could throw out the fracture too. That'd be nice. $111 DOTs. Safe to say we're gonna get those 300 damage over times in this battle. And the DOTs are coming from a data disk. I'll show you after the battle. Ooh, we're up to 183. $195. Ooh, he turned that into 101 heal over times. And then it all got dispelled. Alright, minute and 46 left. So what do you guys think? How many beats is this gonna knock off? Do you think it's just gonna be the 2, or do you think it's gonna throw up another one here? Alright, we're almost through with this. Almost through. Only 35 seconds. Alright, what did it do for us? Evasion up and 300. Okay, well, there's 2 down in a couple minutes. It did. It did. Caustic emissions blew that out of the water. Like, that was 2 battles in. And we got our 300 already. Exactly. See, I'm doing the science for you guys. So there you go. There's an easy way. Just put the F-34 Datacron on. Go POW. And that just, it'll knock the evasion up and the 300 off like nothing. It is 5 minutes, but that's 5 minutes to knock off 2 things. Leia with Old Ben for the ability block. Let's all right, so we have Leia, Ron. Maul can do it too. Let's see. Let's have a little funsy here. Let's go ahead and we just took this team up to 10, 9, 9, and 2 8s. Let's have a little fun with it. I want to see how much Maul throws off here. And again, the F-34 is equipped. I don't want them to die right now. I want to see how much Maul could throw off, if he equates out to Thrawn or not. Plus, with them being 100% stamina, the one thing we do have to watch out for is I'm not going to be able to sim it, because Stranger, when he hits his special 2, if you do it 3 times on the same person, it insta-kills him. And the insta-kill does work, you still. So that's something that we have to be conscious of. See right here. If this ability is used a 3rd time against the same opponent, this encounter then instantly defeat the enemy target once per battle, which can't be evaded. If this ability instantly defeats an enemy, all enemies are demoralized after 2 turns, which can't be copied. So we just got to be careful with that. We already have 1 fraction. Oh, see, he's gone. Let's That's what I'm thinking. I don't know if it's Maul's basic that throws it off, though, or if it's his alt. Or not alt, his special. If I could get a turnover on Maul, that would be fantastic. Is it his basic? Let's see. Let's take a peek-see. He's not getting the fracture off. Alright, so what we can do, since we just got caught in a infinite loop there, is Leia. We'll get our boy Drogon, Old Ben, and Rex. Where's the fracture in here? We're still gonna do it because we need the ability blocks. My thought is C-Rex is going to amp up the turn meter a little bit. We're getting no ability blocks. Alright, there's 5 fractures. I think it's Ben's. Oh, there we go. There we go. There's 5. There's 10 fractures. There's 15 fractures. So this is a big time constraint, but overall, I think there's better teams that we could use for the ability block. Alright, we're at 20 fractures. Kind of a bummer that R2's not throwing him out too when he does his basic like he should be. Alright, there we go. There's a couple more ability blocks. Like, I feel like a Lord Vader team might throw off a bunch, too. So we're 34 out of 40 for fractures, and 22 out of 50. This is a good, like, so far, it's only been a couple minutes, and we're kind of cheesing the hell out of this. So I'm a fan of that. Again, I know it's dull. I know. Hang with me, people, and then we will get back to actually clearing it. I probably could have added like other like speed increases to this, and that might have like increased it, but opponents start with ability block. So there's probably other stuff we could have threw into the mix here too, but getting all these fractures done is gonna be nice because I hate using Thrawn. He's just slow, and I can never get off as many fractures as, like, it says that he could do. Throw out some more fracture layout. Alright, we do have ads coming on the way in 1 minute. So we're gonna let this play out, and after the ads are done, I will... Actually, you guys will probably be back by the time ads are done. You guys will pop in right as the battle should be ending. So I won't touch anything until you guys get back. If you are over on the YouTube side of things, we are going to take this minute while this battle goes and while they're in ads. If you want to take a break, go get a drink, go to the bathroom, go do what you gotta do. Go take your break, go get up, go stretch your legs. We've been at it for about 2 hours now, so take a breather. Feel free. Ads should be starting here very shortly, and then we will, they should be back by the time the battle's done anyway. Also, if you haven't already, there's Nooch Too Good with the raid. Thank you, Nooch. Welcome in, everybody. Nooch, you're the man. Thank you, Dad. Yeah, I can't turn that down for some reason. How's it going, Nooch? How'd your stream go? We're just grinding some Conquest over here, letting the F-32 cron kind of take up a bunch of space here. Hey, Metallico Jesus, how you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Hey, Obi, thank you for the raid, Nooch. If you haven't, and if you're watching over on the YouTube side of things, and you come over in the raid, hit that like button, hit that sub button. We have a Wampa goal down below. If you could, we are at 292 out of 500 followers. If we get those 500, we're gonna take Wampa up to Relic 10. Also, I have been streaming for 1 year, as of the 10th. So we are starting our Alley Palooza. It's gonna be a streamathon that we do on starting May 23rd. If we get 500 followers before then, I'm going to start with 48 hours on the timer. So definitely want to hit that follow button, and let's hit that goal. Let's go ahead and refresh YouTube, and we'll see where we're at. We actually went down one. Okay. We're at 291. So we did lose one, but we're at 291 now. $292 again. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. All right, back up to 292. I will fix that right back up to 292.
Rebellion's built on hope.
That's right. They are built on hope. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, Skylar Clone. Thank you. Hey, Ninja Slaps. How are you doing? Take care, Bodhi. Hopefully you're doing well. And thank you, Juha, for the follow as
Balance
well.
built on hope.
All right, so we do have most of the feats here done. We just got to get 5 more ability blocks. So I'm gonna go ahead and take off this F-34. We don't need that anymore. So we within like 3 battles, we were able to cheese all of this up to we completed those 2. I did just the F-34 cron with Pow, knocked off the slow game as well as the Now You See Me. We just let him go, and Pow is amazing at that. And then Leia, within 2 battles, knocked off the lockdown and 45 out of 50 of the Force Tranquility. As long as you have Old Ben in there, those 3 battles, just let them time out. It went smoothly. So 15 minutes to knock off all of that with the F-34. Now that the F-34 is gone, any tips for Lightspeed farmer who wanted their first encounter in 5 years, 3 weeks ago? Lightspeed bundle or Lightspeed token? Because that does make a difference. Tokens. Okay. Let me get through this and I will free to play. Okay. Let's use the ability blocks. Let me go ahead and finish this battle, and then I will pull up my account, and then we can kind of walk through it a little bit. What is the state of your account? Like, you said you started about 5 years and 3 weeks ago. Like, what do you have many GLs? Are you trying to head towards a GL specifically? Are you trying to I don't know exactly where your account is in order to say where you should go with it. No GLs. Okay. So I would say stick to the main farming path that we always tell everybody to go with. You're going to want to use your tokens on a bunch of the bounty hunters. You're going to get a bunch of them with the journey Lightspeed tokens. That's going to knock off a lot of them if you don't already. But using those tokens, it's going to get up Fennec Shand. It's going to get up Mando. Because you need Mando for the Razor Crest. So use those to get here. Plus, you're going to want to get them all rounded out. And I would say you're going to build these 2 up. And your first farm is going to be going for the Executor to get a Lightspeed to get a legendary ship. You're gonna want that GL ship, as well as if you go there first, that crosses heavily, like heavily with Jabba. So you could kind of farm those ones like really closely simultaneously, as long as you have the ships done too. Hey CT Drill, how's it doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Hopefully you're doing well. So yes, use those tokens to help you progress with the Jabba. And then also from Jabba, you get the GL ship, you get Jabba. And then if you look at the all the requirements for Jabba, you'll notice that a lot of it crosses with Leia and Jedi Master Luke. So really, you're kind of farming a little triangle, like a little trifecta here, plus Executor. So you're farming like 4 things off this farm, and it's a really good basis for it. So me personally, after Jabba, I'm a Leia fan. I would go Leia. She's a terrific GL. She's one of the best in the game. So getting Leia and then moving over to Luke. And then from there, it kind of just spreads out. A lot of people will then move into Rey or SLKR, because SLKR is one of the best GLs in the game as well. And those two don't really... Yeah, Leia overall is by far probably the best GL in the game. She is a really good counter for most things. She could get a lot of stuff done in the game. She's great in territory wars. She's great in GAC. She's great in territory battles. All across the board, she is one of the best to have. And she crosses heavily with Jabba. So I would say Leia first, but the reason you want Jabba over Leia is because you want the Executor, and once you get Executor, you could go into your fleet arena and you could start to get your crystal why did I hit that? You want to go it and get the Executor, so that way you could start to hit 50, and that'll give you crystals in your fleet arena. So those crystals are huge. As you can see, I get the 400 daily. So as you grow, exactly. Plus, also on top of the mods and getting the Executor for the shards, which is the most important thing, is this right here. Getting the crystals is #1 priority. And then also Jabba has an event that gives you mods. They are health mods, but they're mods. So having that and getting all those mod pieces that you need, as well as the mods, is huge. So Jabba is just a great starting point for anybody. And then Leia, Luke, shortly after, like it's really close, like crazy how close it is. And then personally, I say SLKR, and then Rey. That's just my preference. I think SLKR, like Rey's great for defense, where SLKR is heavy for offense. So, you get a good mix up there. That's just, so use those tokens as much as you could into Jabba and Executor right now. And Skylar Clone needs some help from an SLKR. That is simply, SLKR is so unlike Jabba. This is why I tell people Jabba first, because Jabba mixes with the couple other farms. Whereas SLKR, he's very niche with him and a couple other crossovers with Rey. You get a little bit of a between Rey and SLKR, but not as much as the other one. So right here, this is where you gotta Yeah, no problem. Yeah, it's great having you come back. This is a great community. Even without the game, it's a great community. And thanks. I appreciate the sub. I really do. It's helping me grow. So yeah, SLKR, it's basically just get these guys up. There's not a whole lot that you could not that you could like, it's just that. He is a relatively easy farm because there's a bunch of relic 3s in here as well as 5. And then there's a ton of guides on his event for when you get that far. The big one being the rock paper scissors one, and there's just a whole it's just getting the right buttons, and there's a whole thing to it. Very easy event. All right, we gained 5. Sweet. We'll take that. As I said, if we could get up to 500 before the 23rd, we're going to start with 48 hours on that timer. No problem, Skylar Fun. Hey, Vader Slaps, how's it going? Welcome in. Let's take you down. Ugh. You weren't supposed to do that. All right, let's get over here. Come on, I need... Dang, get that ability block out. How's it going, Vader Slaps? How are you doing tonight? Another hump day. Yeah, I heard. I'm actually one of Nooch's mods. Clone, so... Just unlocked Balin. And he didn't even get it off. Yeah, Balin's a good tune. Alright, we got the ability block done. Alright, so that's all 4 feats for this sector done. So now we just gotta complete it. And hey, Shitstorm, how's it going? Welcome in, welcome in. Doing pretty good. We just... Sorry, just totally spaced right there. Let's go back to the stranger. We did get these 2 up to Relic 8 today, which I'm pretty psyched for. They're almost all fully up to 9. This is how you take out an Empire team right here. Alright, we're close to the gold crate. Yeah, no problem there. I actually just got back into streaming recently, since I just had a ton of personal life issues going on. But we are back now, so that was probably half the issue. Ooh, Stranger just destroying. I love that, man. I really do. Might be one of my favorite teams. I get to use Star Killer again, and Stranger's just, you know, he's the Stranger. Got your 7-star spider today. That's awesome. Congrats. That's a pretty big deal. Not when it comes to him. He's bae. I have a big thing for Stranger. Alright, I don't think we're going to complete this all today, because we're almost out of the 200 refreshes. I'm going to try, but I'm not going to go through the 400s. We're going to stop at the 2. She really does. The Inquisitors were like, I blew through those 300 stacks of Purge. Like, it was nothing. Yeah, the cat headphones. I got these off the Razer site. I'm a Razer fan. These are the Razer Krakens. My keyboard is Razer. My mouse is Razer. Razer, if you want to sponsor the stream, send me a message. I buy them straight through the Razer website. But I did hear that Walmart carries them. I don't know how much they are now. You'd have to go to the website and see. And these poor teddies, they're just gonna... Oh. Yeah, Walmart carries some, I hear. I don't know. I've never actually gone back and looked. I also hear that... Well, I know GameStop carried a couple. I don't think they have these, though. I think they just have, like, the very basic Razer headsets. Alright, what do we need here? We need Forlom surviving and without any bounty hunters. So... Well, this will be without any bounty hunters. Well, there's your without any bounty hunters. Let's actually try that again and see if we can filter out CX for the Forlom. Yeah, you always gotta be like cautious when buying. All right, you know, I'm not gonna slander it. Just be cautious when you're buying electronics in general. I used to work at GameStop. You just got to be careful because you never know what's gonna come like pre-damaged. It just generally doesn't work. Like, I've done returns for people when I was working at GameStop where they would buy something and then come back and it was broken. Like, right out of the box. They would just come right back in and I'm like, oh, that's great. Alright, Desolation, Power Fortified. I guess we'll take the Fortified. We don't have Fortified at all. Stick with the Clone Troopers. So we do have all the feats done for this sector. We're literally just trying to 3-star everything at this point. And we do have our gold crate. We're going for our red. We got our gold. That worked out too well. All right, and there's our last little why I can gear up your Darth Revan to gear 13 when it's fully upgraded and at gear 12. You need to get to gear 13 after 12. I know you could go through relics when you're not 7 stars now. But you do need to be 12 first to get up to 13. Yeah, so you just got to get the rest of the gear, and then that'll take them up to 13 and up to relics, because 13 is relics. Yeah, you need to complete gear 12 before you go up to 13. Of course. Yeah, just as Vader Slap said, you gotta go through each gear piece, each gear level before you could move up. So it's gonna take us to there. Yeah, relic mats are the big bottleneck right now. For sure. Hey Kev, how's it going? Welcome in, welcome in. Hopefully you're doing well today. Hey North Mountain, how's it going? Need every single piece first. Just, yeah, exactly. Thank you, North Mountain. Not bad. Did some math tutor and 10th grade stuff. Because, just needs, yeah. I work in, middle school, so I get it. I totally get it. And here's how we're gonna deal with all of it. Gonna use up the rest of the energy with bringing a little cup action and Yoda. Hey Rule of Two, how's it going? How are you doing? That's awesome. Middle school's a really fun age to teach. Oh, you got lucky and got booming in Sector 1? That is awesome. I love when that happens. You can actually roll booming voice in these roles. There was one time I got it in like... One time I got it in Sector 1 and another time I got it in Sector 3. Oh yeah, you could definitely roll booming voice in there. It was really weird the one time I got it in Sector 3 because I did it at the last level. And then as soon as I did it, I got the actual one. Yeah, as KevDoc said, I got it in the roll and then I was like, oh, sweet, cool, I got it. And then I unlocked it in that battle right after. I was like, oh, well, I guess I didn't win much then, did I? Oh, yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. Like, as a mom, I'm really not looking for my kids to get, like, that old. They're both in elementary right now. I like this age. The assist one is super easy if you do it with the Gungans. Like, Gungans makes the assists a piece of cake. Oh, yeah, yeah, that's tough. Yeah, I got my 2. I 5th and 3rd grade. So I like that they're a little younger. Okay, so we're gonna stop there. I'm not gonna do the 400. We are really close to completing this. And then once we're done here, as you can see, we're close to getting red crate as well. I will try to get on tomorrow. I can't promise anything because I have Girl Scouts tomorrow night. I could try to pop on for like a minute to complete this. Hey Sith Lord Katie, how's it going? Your kid's about to be in 5th and 9th. A fun age difference, 4 years. So yeah, I'm gonna try to pop on because I want to finish this up on stream. At least the whole Conquest. I do got a couple feats that I could pull off. Like this one is just Inquisitor Barris surviving and just finishing up these like 2 out of 3 there. And then I can in here win with a full squad of Geos. Again, finishing up these little, like there's a 2 out of 3, 2 out of 3, 2 out of, like there's 3 right there. So it's basically just going to be cleaning up, going in and getting the rest of the feats. Like this is all going to go really, really quickly. And we have Satele now. We just unlocked her today. She's on the roster now. Satele sitting right here. We only got 2 Zetas on her because I didn't think I was gonna push and get her today, but I did. So we got her. We're sitting good. We got her 2 Zetas, and then we just gotta get the Omicrons too. I didn't take her too high up because without all of her Zetas and Omicrons, she's just kind of gonna be sitting here until I get them. So I figured once I get those on her, I will take her up higher. But for now, she's sitting at Relic 5. I thought that was a good spot to put her at for now. And I put on her Unique and Leader Zetas. So we'll see how that all goes. But just took her right up to R5. Got some mods on her. I haven't tried her yet. You know what? Let's where can I try her? Can I try her?
What can I get you today?
I don't think I could try her anywhere in here. Let's try her out. So we're gonna go Satele. And I know you want Revan and Bastila and Jolie. The Jolie Zeta is what makes her, and I believe you want to go. I'd be really hesitant about taking Zelbar off that team because he goes good with Darth Revan. Alright, so Mission in TW, Juhani, and GAC. Hey Grex, how's it going? Yeah, I guess you do. How are you doing tonight, Grex? I know it's hard to test because it's not anything like... not an area where we could test. Is it a prime? It was probably, I don't know. Let's see, what else could we do? We gotta... up these we can do. I really just want to auto these. I'm a big auto fan. I really am. The more I could auto, the better. Hey Nike Cat, how's it going? Welcome in. This isn't Era Battle. This is the new oh yeah, Era Battle, yes. Yeah, sorry. It's been a long day. I could barely think right now. Like, I don't even know where my mind is right now. Exactly, like... I always say it's not an era battle because this isn't really an era thing. But it kind of is an era battle, but... he went damage immunity. Alright, there's a couple more shards for... who's gonna get them? Major party gas. Congrats. Alright, we're at gear 12. I hope this is autoable. Bad Scooby. Nope. Alright. I don't want to fiddle fart around with this right now. We got 2 done. I'll mess with more later. All right. We could do some TV. Get these done, and then I'm gonna go start dinner. Can we do battles? All right, we're not going here. Good here, and holding off there. Okay, so what I like to do here is I won't touch this until tomorrow when we start to fill ops. This I'll do. This is Empire. And again, as I said yesterday, I am very much a auto person. So if I could auto it, I will. So especially territory battles, if I could auto it, I will. This is Scorch at 9, and everybody else is 8. Exactly. Auto on TV is life. Yeah, those ones you have to kind of do. Just to make sure that you do it the right way. Especially with Cal. Like, that could screw up because they don't like to follow the right pattern that you need for them. Let's see. Left, I do... Oh no! Hey Tom J Gamer, welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, I wish that they would put in, Jedi Leia. I've been wanting that for a while. I've been mentioning that for a while on the Club 38 podcast. Are we really gonna lose this one? There we go. I've been saying that on a while. I want a Jedi Leia. Like, that would just be everything right there. Flying Leia, yes. Alright, come on, SL Kara. Let's get this win. Let's move on. That's what I'm hoping, Grax. I'd like to see her be that lifter. I don't know if they're going to, though. Let's put this over here. The big thing is you don't want to kill her until the captive goes away. For the battle, Grax. Alright, so now that that's gone, we're just gonna auto it. What's gonna happen is that they're just gonna ramp and ramp until Brutus eventually could AoE everybody. How did you get R2 in that battle? I thought it was only the 3. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, mine are R2 and 5-star as well. So, like, mine aren't the best. I hate Dathomir. It takes forever. Alright, so we're gonna be careful here. Because now that everything resets, he doesn't have all of his, he doesn't have all of his, buffs that would make it possible for him to live if he does it again. So we're just gonna be careful with Hondo right now. Alright, so now we're gonna throw this down over on the spirit. And then we could just kind of hit these two. They'll keep each other alive. Plus, they got the revives at 10 stacks. So, we're just gonna try to stay away from spirit. Which, come on. We need you to revive here. Okay, he got his stack, so now we could auto. He's good to auto now. Yeah. I don't want to take him to R4 yet. I probably should, but I don't even... Maybe that's why I lost. I don't have mods on them. That's probably why. Yeah. I guarantee that's why. They don't have mods. Okay, so the Fennec event... This one goes relatively good. Unless RNG gets me. We need Wampa to do her thing. Alright, this is where things get fun, because you're gonna... As long as Wampa could start doing her thing and ramp up, this is good. If I get that protection on her again... For one turn from protection. Oh, damn it. Oh, the AoE's got her. I hate that Fennec one. Alright. Bo-Katan Mandalore. This one I do... The Omicron works really well here. But if you're going to do Pavs, you need the Omicron. I do IG-12 and Grogu. Mine's all Relic 9. This one is hit or miss. There is a little bit of RNG to it. The big thing here is if he eats one of your characters, because he has to throw up on him first and then he eats them. He can throw up back to back, so he could eat it and then immediately throw up and that character can't come back or anything. So it is something you gotta watch. So we're gonna go here, throw that. Gonna enter poops. So just like the crate raid, this is what you're gonna do if he ever eats a character. You're gonna throw the your thingy. Enter poop stance. Let boat. Okay, so he just got 8. And then threw up, so that's gonna be an issue. Because now when we do that, he doesn't come back out. So that's a big issue. That was the RNG I was talking about. If he didn't immediately throw up on everybody, we could have did the spear and got IG back, and this looks like a scuffed run. I have not failed this in... I have not failed this in 6 months. That's highly annoying. Okay, this one, I just do Merrick in here. Merrick with, you know, the standard team. This is like a surefire win. This is Reva. Yeah, if you have Merrick in here with the Omicron, it's a surefire win. It's like pretty much a guaranteed. It takes basically all the whole RNG out of it. I've never lost this with the Omicron. I'm really annoyed at that Bo-Katan fight. Really annoyed. As I said, that RNG, as soon as he throws up after that, after he eats your character, can't get him back. If I was able to get IG back, it would have been fine. But RNG decided, as I was talking about it, it was going to get me. Okay, we are going to take a little bit of a break before we get into this. update this. Because so that way the people over on Twitch don't get, I don't have them at Relic 7 Nike Cat, or I would. And I like using Stranger here because it gives me an excuse to use them. So Stranger will always win out over the Gungans. But yeah, so the... Oh, no, not me. Stranger is with here. So that way the people over on Twitch don't miss anything. We're gonna use this break to go to the bathroom, go get a drink, whatever you get. It's only a minute, so go take a break, and then we will get into this. And after we finish up TB, we will raid out. It is 7:20. I do gotta call my kids and make dinner here, so we're just gonna wrap this up relatively quickly, and then raid out. So those ads should be hitting here shortly. Let's get an update for the sub counter. We're at 298. So we do have ads going on right now. While the people in Twitch are over on ads, and we're at 298 here. If you're watching over on YouTube, please hit that like, please hit that subscribe button. We are trying to work towards 500 here. If we get 500, we will go a full Wampa R10. Also, if we get 500, by the time that May 23rd hits, we will go to Alley Palooza with 48 hours. So let's make sure we get all that up there. Is there a glitch in tier 3? Have a trooper just keeps reviving with no end. Yeah. Is Grax said. So we're sitting at 298 out of 500. We're close to we're really close to 500 or 300 now. So let's get into... Welcome back, everybody, over on Twitch. Like, we're just gonna auto this and... Hey, Baby Yoda Eyes, welcome in. How are you doing, Baby Yoda Eyes? Just finished your era battles. Hey, congrats. Hey, Owie. Haven't heard from you in a while. How's it going? Sector 4 Datacron node. All focused Datacrons are done except Cassian. Hey, that's awesome. Congrats, Owie. Hey, Perfect Score. How's it going? Just doing some TB to wrap up the night, and then I'm gonna be raiding out. Go make some dinner. All my kids. Hit Kyber. Congrats, Grax. That's pretty big. Is this your first time in Kyber? Cartel. Do it. Yeah, that's what I did. I did the 200. I am Let me finish up this Jabba mission and I'll show you. I have like 4 battles left in Sector 5, and then I'm going to get to work on the wrapping up of feats and then Datacrons. Hey, that's awesome. Perfect score. Getting Smuggler's Run 2 with Jabba is a really big boost for the account. Alright, cool. We didn't use that there. I was afraid that he was gonna do this. Yeah, Smuggler's Run 3 today gave out, like, everything. Yeah, Kyber has a little bit of need for teams, but like Kyber's, it has a lot to it, but once you get used to it, Kyber's nothing. Like, I'm the queen of Kyber too. It is it is what it is. I hear that the saw that where's the Wookiees? That with Chota, this is pretty easy. We're gonna try it with Chota.
We're certainly lucky that you're on our side.
High Kyber is almost always the same team. Yeah, it kind of is. Once you get used to the practice, it really is. Ooh, Chota hits like a tank.
Foolishness. My goodness, your skills are quite impressive.
3 Kyber 1 accounts that sounds a bit like too much. I've tried to have multiple accounts. I just can't keep up with it. We're gonna save the armor shreds. Get rid of that taunt. Alright, we're gonna use the armor shred.
We're certainly lucky that you're on our side.
Alright, finally made it out of that one.
Very well. This is no time for your foolishness.
Get over here, start going on the purge troopers.
My goodness, your skills are quite impressive.
Ooh, that was a good hit. We get last purge trooper down. Nice, nice, nice.
Very well.
Oh, Zelvar's almost down.
We're certainly lucky that you are on our side.
Oh, we got it. All right, the big thing here is you want the Kyle Katarn Omicron. And then I'm pretty sure this is an auto. Let's full auto it. Let's see. Let's see. I'll try to guide it. Always go for the purge first. Ooh, that's like the quickest I've ever killed that guy. Go Imperial Officer now. Hey Sai, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Oh man, allergy season. Yeah, that's rough. I have allergies too. Thankfully I have my Claritin on hand and my inhaler so I can breathe. I'm not even guiding this anymore. It's just going. I don't have the nasal spray. I have the allergy pills. I have the Claritin that I take, and then my inhaler because I do have asthma. It helps me breathe. It's a fun combo. All right, left. Oh, we used up Ezra already. Where did we use Ezra? Don't remember using him. Oh, he was used for deployment. Not an ops. What was my ops today? No, where did I use them? I love the Jedi Mace team in TB. It's such a good team to use. As soon as you get that Barris Omicron on, it just destroys. And I really like to use it in ones where you have to like go through the waves of like 4 people first because they don't revive. Mace has the anti-revival, which is nice. He's great here. Like, he destroys in territory battles. Once you get that Barris Omicron. Like, I didn't touch any of that. I didn't guide it. I didn't anything. He just did that all on his own. That team is good. I am gonna call that here for the night, though. It is now 7:30. We've been going for 3.5 hours now. So I do gotta go call my kids. They need to hear from their mom, so who can we raid out to? I don't see anybody over on the YouTube side of things, so YouTube is unfortunately just going to end. Who is over on Twitch? El Hydra Sith is on, so we could go over to... Alright, So we got that raid started over for Hell Hydra. Please remember to like and subscribe. It's gonna help the channel grow, and that's really important. Now that we're over a year old, so let's definitely make sure we do that. Also, a huge shout out to Nooch Too Good. Thank you, Nooch, for the raid earlier. And of course, a huge shout out to all of you. Thank you for coming and chatting. I enjoy these streams because unlike GAC, where you get through them pretty quickly, this I could just go for like 3.5 hours and just have fun with. So thank you guys all for coming out and watching. You guys truly are the best, and I love you guys. So yeah, I love you all, and I will see you all soon. And remember that rebellions are built on hope.